just need time.
What is up, everybody? So Zeus here, back with another video with a Madden 20 franchise mode, and we're going to be starting out the Chicago Bears. Many of you may be coming over from my Bears page, the Bear Down on Instagram. If you have not checked that page out, if you're from YouTube, some of you may be, go check that out at the Bear Down on Instagram. So here are my settings. We're starting off with 12 minutes. I think we're going to try that. I'm going to start off with All Pro, see how easy it is. I'm probably going to move up to All Madden. We'll see how that all goes. Accelerate clock, I don't enjoy that. It kind of already accelerates the clock anyway to like 25 seconds. Found that out. So yeah, it's 20 pop-ups. We don't need these or need that. Scout counts players, we can have that on auto. Fill roster, we can go ahead and put that on off. So free agents, Andrew Luck is out here. I just did the number one downloaded class as far as 2021, or excuse me, 2021 roster. So then these free agents are still out here. So we're gonna be signing Brandon Marshall, middle linebacker, also Devontae Freeman at the running back spot. Shane Ray is the left side linebacker. We're gonna be adding some depth to the squad. See what these guys can do in preseason. Also Cameron Meredith, former Chicago Bear, bringing him back in. And so we'll see what he can do. Came off of injury. We're also going to be trading Adam Shaheen along with some other players to the Patriots for some picks. Then we're going to be trading a few more players, including DeAndre Houston-Carterson, for some picks. And then we also trade a couple other players. And then we also, for our final move, are trading a 4th round pick for none other than Josh Rosen, who now is the odd man out in Miami. Got Tua. And you also got Ryan Fitzpatrick. So here's the Chicago Bears offense. Nick Foles will be the starter throughout this series, leading the way. Mitchell Trubisky. We're going to see what he can do in this preseason game, along with Josh Rosen later on in the video. But here we got Devontae Freeman getting the carry for about 2 yards there. We're going to screenplay over to Ted Ginn Jr., number 2 receiver for the Chicago Bears this season. Could be 3 depending on where Anthony Miller ends up. But as far as overall, he was number 2. So we actually went ahead and went forward on 4th and 6. A little unrealistic. Sometimes I will be unrealistic. I try to be realistic, but sometimes my Madden, instinct just gets the best of me. So sometimes I will go for it on 4th down when you really shouldn't. But Jimmy Graham with a couple back-to-back catches, really exceptional ones. That was on the corner route there. Tough catches. 3rd one on the night. Here's Freeman looking for running room, just not there. Loses the yard, 2nd 11. Now here's Tariq Cohen juking his way, getting hit by some big boys. Gets a couple yards on that. Here's Nick Foles delivering a strike to Allen Robinson, who takes a couple hits down to the 7-yard line. And here we are in 1st and goal. Tariq Cohen exploding to the 2. Now we're going to flip the play to the left side. David Montgomery looking to get to the edge and does. Touchdown Chicago Bears. What a sight to see after last season. David Montgomery getting in the end zone. Hopefully he can have a good season here. We're looking with a 3-man backfield as far as Devontae Freeman, Tariq Cohen, and David Montgomery. See what these guys can do. So Teddy Bridgewater is the man in Carolina. He's going to hand it off to Christian McCaffrey. That's not going anywhere now. On 2nd down, Eddie Jackson, a great tackle on McCaffrey. And now here's Teddy Bridgewater looking for an open man. He fumbles it. It's picked up by an offensive lineman, and he will eventually get tackled down at the 16. The sack was by Bile Nichols, who also made the strip sack. Here's Nick Foles looking for the open man. That is Allen Robinson, but he doesn't hold on. That was my fault. Should press possession catch, but still, Allen Robinson should be able to get that. Here's my first punt in Madden 20. Guess what? It's blocked. It's not only blocked, it's a touchdown. So it's just like that. 7-7. We are all tied up here in the 1st quarter. Here's Devontae Freeman looking for an open space, but it's just not there. Cannot get the running game going. And here's Nick Foles sprinting out. Nobody's there, so he's going to end up taking the sack. Probably should have thrown it away. But here on 3rd and 14, Nick Foles stepping over the pocket, unloads one Anthony Miller with an exceptional catch down to the 48-yard line with 3 minutes left in this one. What a grab by Anthony Miller. Looking for a breakout season here. 2019 was a little bit disappointing, and Nick Foles fumbles the ball as he was releasing it. And the Carolina Panthers have forced their 2nd turnover, if you count the block as a turnover. So here is McCaffrey getting stuffed in the backfield by Akeem Hicks. And now 3rd and 1. Can the Chicago Bears defense hold? It's McCaffrey to the outside, makes a move, and he's down to the 10, or near the inside the red zone. And here is a sack from none other than Khalil Mack on Teddy Bridgewater, forcing the field goal for the Panthers. And they would go ahead and knock that down. Here is Cordell Patterson looking for the edge on the outside for another big return. Hesitation, doesn't get him, but he gets down to the 37-yard line. Here is Freeman running a little RPO action, and we're going to get 6 yards on that one. And now Foles, play action. Man is open. That's Anthony Miller, his second grab and his first touchdown in this preseason. What a play there, finding the open man and delivering a beautiful pass down the field. Take a look at the replay right here. Foles delivering a dime to a wide open Anthony Miller. Something that you never know with Mitchell Trubisky, most of the time would be incomplete. So great to see Foles make that deep pass. We'll see how Trubisky can do in the second quarter. And spoiler alert, he actually does pretty good. So you're going to want to stick around for that. Although you're going to enjoy some of the Mitchell Trubisky time. It's fun. And then Josh Rosen actually shows out too. So make sure you stay for the whole video. And here is Will Greer. Dan Trevathan gets his hands on it but misses the pick. And here's Tariq Cohen doing a little human joystick stuff. As his nickname implies, he's running around looking to get some space, and he gets a bunch of green grass in front of him. Hesitation, crossover. Some 2K stuff on here, and gets down to the 43-yard line. So a big return, a 38-yard one for Tariq with the roundabout stuff. Here's Mitchell Trubisky here in the second quarter. Explodes with a big run. Trubisky using his legs, something that Matt Nagy did not let him do last year. Trubisky in his preseason showing what he's got. He's diving forward, sacrificing his body for a couple extra yards. 2 rushes and 31 yards. All the way down to the 14. Here we go on first down in the red zone. Trubisky with a wild throw. And now blitz coming. 3 rushers, and there's Cameron Meredith. The Chicago Bear has returned home, and he's looking to make a statement back with the Bears, and he gets his first receiving touchdown in the preseason. And here's Eddie Pinheiro. Doink. It's unfortunate. 28-10. Missed a couple tackles here. Jordan Lucas, former Kansas City Chief and Super Bowl champion, makes a tackle. And here's Barkevius Mingo, brought in free agency with the interception. And Mr. Trubisky now motions a man. That is Javon Wims. Wims, nice route. Trubisky delivers a dime, and Wims up to the 18. We are now inside the red zone. Can Chicago score? This is where they scored, or excuse me, struggled a lot last season. Here's Cordell Patterson open. And there's another errant throw by Trubisky. Thankfully, it wasn't picked off. Trubisky now looking for an open man, and he gets that one right over the defensive back. And Dave Montgomery makes the snag, the receiving back, two-way back, really, because he can run the ball really well, too. So it's part of what the Bears envisioned in Montgomery. Here's a great tackle attempt. And now Deion Bush makes a bad angle, and then they'll get all the way up to the 28-yard line after, I think was that Jordan Lucas again? I think it was. So, yeah. And here is Will Greer looking to get on some yards on the read option. Ends up losing 3 yards. And now Greer finds it with man. And that's Buster Screen. Not getting close enough at all. I think, is that Seth Roberts? No, that's... I'm not sure that was. Now Dan Trevathan, who's still in the game for some reason. I'm not sure why. Here's Mike Davis. Chicago Bear last year. Ended up getting cut a few weeks in. And now 3rd and 4. And they're not going to get it. A big stop from Chicago. They would end up with 3 points. We are up by 2 scores here. By 13, 26-13. And now here's Cole Kmet with a great snag on the right side. Here's Trubisky heading off to Tariq Cohen using his speed. And delivers. Just like that, we are to the 44-yard line with 4 minutes to go. Tariq Cohen exploding and getting through some tough defenders. Here's Mitchell Trubisky and the read option. Green grass in front of Mitchell Trubisky with the juke. Trubisky up to the 12-yard line. 3 rushes, 59 yards for Mitch. Is Mitch trying to prove something here in this preseason game? We're only playing the first one. But here's Cole Kmet, our first overall pick or selection in this 2020 draft. And here's Mike Davis getting a couple there off of a weird carry. And here Deion Bush gonna get him, but it's gonna be after a 9-10 yard gain. 3rd and 2, open man, And there we go again. Another terrible tackling. I'm just terrible at tackling. Let me say it bluntly, I'm absolutely atrocious at defense. You're going to see some more this wonderful stuff going down the next few episodes. I'm starting to figure it out now. But, yeah. And here's the touchdown to Seth Roberts. And he's going to get in there for the touchdown. And all of a sudden, it's a pretty close game. 33-20, I guess it's the same score as earlier. So I guess they are staying even, but I think it's still a pretty close game regardless. And here we're going to air it out to Cameron Meredith. 1-on-1. The jump ball is won. Cam Meredith, some impressive plays tonight. And here's a beautiful pass to Meredith once more. Big gains, 20 yards on that one. Trubisky, 9-11, 145 yards and 3 touchdowns. Cordell Patterson going to get a couple blocks, going to get to the outside. And here we go. Here's my dumb decision making. Went forward here. Trubisky's going to get taken down. So we probably could have, taken a field goal there. Went up by 16, but instead we didn't. Mike Davis, being a beast right there, gets up to the 38-yard line. He's got 8 rushes for 43. And with an average of 5.3 on the night. And here is a stupid freaking curl route. Kevin Tolliver with the tackle. This curl routes will be the enemy. And here is a big hit from Mingo delivering. I think that was Seth Roberts. Mike Davis to the outside. And a big tackle there from Jordan Lucas. A great one at that. And there's a throwaway on 3rd and 5. 33-yard line. Here comes the kick. The field goal is up. And it is good. So we're now only up by 10. Josh Rosen has ended the ball game for the second half. What can Rosen do? Nobody's open. He's going to have to take the sack. Loss of 8 on the play. Here's David Montgomery now entering the ball game. And he's going to fight forward for 8 yards right there. Getting those yards right back. So 3rd and 10. Looking for the open man. That was probably not the best decision. But Cam Meredith bails us out and catches another one. He's caught, I think, everything we've thrown to him tonight. Montgomery getting all the way up to the 40-yard line for a 9-yard gain. Now a little RPO action for Javon Wims. Zuka Luke. And Wims up to the 19. We're back in the red zone just like that. Chicago is in business to try to make this a 3-score game. Here's Montgomery looking for the first down. Looking for the end zone. Doesn't get there, but he's going to get to the 2. So here on 1st and goal. They're playing goal line defense. We're going to get right to Cam Meredith, and that is his 2nd touchdown on the night. Meredith really playing well in the preseason, coming back from that injury. Here's an RPO themselves for the Panthers. We're up by 17, like I said, with that 3-score lead, and Mike Davis has been playing really well. Shifty running back has been doing his thing. And now Greer delivering to the outside, and now here's Artie Burns with a tackle, but I think they're going to get the first down nonetheless. Here's Brandon Marshall looking at, okay, user. There's Deon Bush with the actual tackle. So we're sending a little bit of a blitz here. Mike Davis gets blown up by Lucas, making some big plays, but actually Joel Iguanebe would get injured on the play. And there's a missed throw by Greer, and the field goal kick is good. They barely make it. Graham Gano with the field goal. And here's Montgomery trying to make a move, but we'll still get a lot of yards. So we had some good blocking on that play. And now we got an open man. That's Cole Kmet with the tough catch on with the corner rates all over him. So 4 minutes left in the 3rd. What else can Chicago do? Josh Rosen, what kind of show is he going to put on? Not anything on that play as he takes the sack. But here's a dot to Cordell Patterson for the first down, making up all that yardage and more, moving the chains to the 17. Back in the red zone. Here we go. Going inside to Wims off the RPO. And now we're looking at Wims again. The fade falls out at the last second. Wims could not hold on. 6 of 8 for Rosen. We're going forward on 4th and 2. We're looking at Riley Ridley. And we'll take that. We will definitely take that as Ridley dives in the end zone for a touchdown. I know a lot of Bears fans are looking for Riley to pop off this season. Didn't get a whole lot of minutes, plays last year, and we'll see what he can do in real life. But we'll see what we can do also here in Madden. He makes a big play in the preseason, and there's Mingo, been all over the field tonight with a pick and now a sack. And here is a big game by the Panthers after that sack. They're getting all the way. We're getting 14 yards there, and a nice incomplete pass there forced by, I think, that wasn't Josh Woods, somebody else. I think that was Shane Ray. Now here's Ty Ginn, spin move, gets a couple extra yards, fights forward, and gets to the 31-yard line of our own territory. And there's an inaccurate pass. It says accurate, but that was a little off to Cordell Patterson, and we go for a 4th down. Dumb decision. We're up by 20, but we missed that. So now 2nd and 1 for the Panthers. And Darius Mack also in the game. We'll see if he can make any plays. Not sure how much he'll play in the regular season. It'd be really cool to get him to develop and play alongside Khalil. But here they're running a fade route for Seth Roberts, and he gets the catch. Thankfully, it wasn't a touchdown somehow. But that was crazy. He still made that play. And here's Brandon Marshall with a pick. The user lurked. Greer apparently did not see Marshall. And former Denver Bronco, teaming back up with Dan Javathan this year, makes the play. And here's Montgomery getting the handoff from Rosen. And Montgomery almost broke a tackle there, but he would get 7 yards out of it. Montgomery juking. Does he get the first? No, 3rd and inches. Rosen delivers to Cole Kmet, who will get up to the 36-yard line. Josh Rosen rolling out. Looking for an open man. Nobody's quite there. He's going to get a couple yards. Only 2. 3rd and 8. We're going to run the screenplay for David Montgomery. Nothing quite going. He did break 1 tackle, but now it's 4th and 6. Yes, we're going for it again. Another bad idea. Something unrealistic, but we're doing it anyway. And Darnell Moon, or excuse me, that's actually really wide open, and he's going to make the play and get the first down. We get 8 yards on that one. Rosen throwing outside. That's Ridley again, making a couple big plays in this one. Call his name quite a few times. And Rosen making a lot of great passes here, minus just, I think, a few. So Rosen is a 67 overall or whatever. He's showing out tonight. Here's Darnell Mooney, the rookie, and he gets down to the 5-6-yard line, but he does also get the face mask call. So Chicago will be inside the 5. And let's see where they spot it. We're going to be at the 3. Actually, no, I declined the penalty. I'm not sure why, but we are at the 6. Rosen gets lit up. And now, yeah, so there's a 2-yard line. Did lose the fumble, unfortunately, but you know what? Credit to him for at least going for it. So yeah, there's some thumbnail possibilities. But Khalil Mack is still fearsome in this game. And now they're going over the middle. And unfortunately, on 3rd and 4, we could not get the stop, get the ball right back. Here we go to the outside. Artie Burns, big hit. Mike Davis could not hold on. And now Brandon Marshall looking to get a user. But now they're going downfield. Will Greer all the way to the 43. Not sure who the receiver was on the play, but now Greer looking to get some yards, and he doesn't fumble and gets, I think, the first down there. And here is a big hit from Marshall. No fumble though. And now here are the Panthers down by 20. Trying to make something happen. Mingo with a big play. Marshall doesn't get there, but then a big play, I think might have been from Deion Bush, forces the incompletion. 3rd and 8, they didn't get it. Now 4th and 1. Roy Robertson Harris, and it's our ball. The big tackle by RRH. Deion Bush would actually get hurt. Montgomery finds some big opening and gets 7 yards on the play. Rosen rolling out. Not a good idea. Breaks the tackle. Somehow makes the throw. Cordell Patterson gets the first down. And I think after all that, we gained about 4 yards on the play. But hey, at least we didn't lose a bunch. Here's Darnell Mooney showing off the speed. Gets past a couple defenders. Can he outrace 33 and 37? He cannot. Here's Rosen now, delivering it to Cole Kmet once more. He's had a quiet, not exactly quiet, but a solid performance. Here's Javon Williams, not going to get the first down. He got about a yard, but not quite. 4th and inches. We're going to run no huddle here, looking for the first down, possibly a touchdown. You never know. We're delivering it to Patterson, who's going to get the first and gets inside the 12-yard line at the 11, but then Patterson gets hurt. That's very unfortunate. I was hoping my other receivers were going to be in the game, and then there's a tip interception looking for Tariq Cohen, who also entered the ball game. Now with under a minute left, Will Greer going to get sacked by Shane Ray, who we just signed in the beginning of the video. And now Greer unloads one, and that's going to be a near first down. Mike Davis with the grab. 4th and 1. They're going for it. Down 20. It's a play action, and it is a wild pass, so Chicago will take over. Now Rosen, play action himself, finds the open man. That's Javon Wims, gets to the 2-yard line, and Wims has had a solid day as well, as have a lot of Chicago Bears. Rosen looking for the open man. That's Wims again, and he gets his first touchdown on the night. And Wims looking for a big year this year, breakout years. He's one of my personal favorite players, and I like a lot. Looking for a big season for him in this, Madden season and also in real life. Is he also gets a 2-point conversion catch, tippy toe in the back of the end zone. 30 seconds left here. Jordan Lucas been all over the field tonight. And that's a big tackle. Nothing else would end up happening. So here's some photos. We'll take a look at the team stats, the box score, and then we also will simulate the rest of the preseason, show you guys the team, and then the results of the rest of the preseason. So a couple names that stood out tonight were Riley Ridley. Cole Kmet made some plays, as he should, being that top selection for the Chicago Bears. I see we absolutely dominated 541 passing yards. We may end up moving up on that, but right now I think we're going to stick with All-Pro, just because they did score 26. It was a preseason game, so we'll see how it goes. Will Grier, 22 of 37, did have 2 picks and a touchdown. Rosen played really well. 3, that pick was kind of Trubisky, a perfect pass rating, 10-12 with 3 picks. Foles, a nice night as well. So we had 3 quarterbacks who played extremely well. Rushing, Mike Davis did his thing. Montgomery had a really nice night. Freeman could not find anything, only got 2 yards. 3 Cohen, 5 for 27. So maybe we don't need Devontae Freeman. We'll see. Trubisky with those 3 rushes. Wims had that 1 yard, and also let's go receiving here. Cole Kmet actually ended up with the most receptions with 7. Pharaoh Cooper was number 14. Okay, and we take a look just at our team. Wims 5 for 83 with a touchdown. Meredith also was a big name that stood out. 5 with 100+ receiving yards, and then the 2 touchdowns. Robinson again. Miller had some big plays. Mooney had that big one. Also, of course, we mentioned Riley Ridley's name with a couple big catches. He also snagged a touchdown as well. Now we take a look at defensively. Total tackles here. Jordan Lucas. We mentioned his name a lot. He was all over the field. Mingo, Mack, and Ray. Also, Eddie Goldman. Did I see that right? He also had a sack. As far as interceptions go, it was Marshall and who else was? I'm not sure who else had the interception, but here's the all-around just tackles, just to give you guys a picture of who had tackles and all that. Kicking-wise, we already know the missed PAT and all that, but average for Cordell Patterson was about 32. He did his thing. Cohen, of course, had a couple big returns, and then we'll take a look at team stats real quick. And we can see we had, of course, 27 first downs. We dominated with 950 total yards, 3 turnovers. So we got to clean that up a little bit. 3rd down wasn't too bad. 4th down, 4 to 5. I'd like to see that. Red zone, we were there a lot. I'm happy about that. We didn't do too bad there. Minus a couple bad decisions by me. But now Patterson and Tariq Cohen are on the injury report. So hopefully Cohen will come back soon enough. That's going to be a big loss for us in the running game, and the receiving game is a big part of what we want to do here in Chicago. Get him involved. Had a down year in 2019. Of course, pretty good season in 2018, being to the main name to the Pro Bowl. And now we got to make some moves. We're going to move some guys to the practice squad, including Kevin Tolliver. Jalen Johnson will be the starting corner on the right or left side. No, right side. And yeah, we're also going to Buster Screen in the slot. Vindor and some of those other guys, they're not going to really be playing. So we'll be trading Shane Ray away for a 3rd round pick there, along with somebody else. Ryan Nall will be moved to the practice squad as well. And now we are all at 53 players. Even Marvin Hall will go to the practice squad, as will Witherspoon. 74 overall, has potential there. 91 speed, not bad at all. Hopefully he won't get signed, but I believe he does get signed by the Steelers. Unfortunately, getting stolen from our practice squad. So here's a look at the team. We got Foles at 78 overall. I did change some of the ratings, just so you guys know, you don't say something about it in the comments. Yes, I did change some of the ratings. I didn't go too overboard. Robinson went up to a 91. Foles was like a 71 or something, so we moved him up to a 78. Freeman, I didn't touch those guys. Cohen, I didn't touch. Wims, I may have upgraded just a little bit. And then defensively, I changed Hicks a little bit. Some other guys who I think needed a little bit of boost, because the Bears defense is the Bears defense. So I didn't touch the offensive line, because we all know how bad that is. I want to see them develop. Also, Eddie Jazz was like 89. That was kind of ridiculous. Probably should move him up even more. Deshaun Gibson, excited to see how he plays for us. Kyle Fuller, 88 overall, looking solid. Dan Gervais moved him up. He's really good. Just got that extension. Robert Quinn, 84 overall. Big sign for Chicago. See how we do. Here's the preseason results. Can't wait to see you guys in episode number 2. See you then. Peace.